Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Apex Legends guide. In this video we're going to be taking a look at Pathfinder, the forward scout legend. We'll be looking at his abilities and how to best use him to survive and help lead your squad to victory. Before we begin, please take a second to subscribe if you're new and click that Taco Bell button to see my latest videos. Without further interruption, let's begin. First up, let's take a look at Pathfinder's passive ability, Insider Knowledge. Insider Knowledge allows Pathfinder to interact with certain beacons on top of buildings. When interacted with, it will reveal the location of the next ring on the map. I'm going to be honest with you, this is useless. If you just use common sense and head closer to the center of the current ring, you'll be fine. I don't even recommend using the beacon since it leaves you exposed and vulnerable for a few seconds. Just head toward the center and you'll be fine. Don't even worry about this passive. Next up, we have the tactical ability, Grappling Hook. This is pretty straightforward. Pathfinder launches out his hand as a grappling hook and pulls himself to wherever it grabs to. It's extremely versatile. You can use it to reach the tops of buildings you wouldn't otherwise be able to get to. You can grab the top of a wall and drop down on some enemies. You can also use it to propel yourself and gain some massive speed to help outrun the ring or rush your enemies. A lot of this is game sense. You'll learn how and when to grapple buildings and how to build up speed. Also, it has a recharge time of 14 seconds, so you'll be using this quite a bit to get around the map. Finally, we have Pathfinder's ultimate, the Zipline. This, like the grapple hook, is pretty straightforward and versatile. For example, as Pathfinder you can deploy your zipline to either get the flank on an enemy squad, to get to your destination faster, or to outrun the zone. Personally, I like using it to flank. Let's say my squad engages another squad. I'll split off from my group as they push forward. I'll try to be as sneaky as possible. Then when I find a good location, I'll deploy my zipline right behind the enemy squad. If everything works out, I'll be right behind the enemy and catch them off guard and by surprise. And since the recharge time isn't so bad, don't worry about using it as soon as the situation arises, because it'll be back in no time. Now that we know what Pathfinder can do, what should you be doing to be the best Pathfinder you can be? First off, remember your abilities recharge quickly, so you can use them quite often. I've seen too many randoms never use their grapple hook or zipline. They always have the mentality of, what if I need it later when a more important situation comes up? Forget about that and use it when you can, because you can use them quite a bit. Next, master the grapple hook. You can use this to get the height advantage, which is extremely important in most engagements. Master where you need to place your grapple hook to climb on top of a building and where to place it to throw yourself up into the air and drop down on your foes. Another thing you should master is momentum. Learn how to correctly use your grapple and jumps to swing yourself to either cover or toward an enemy. If you do this, you'll be hard to see and way too fast to hit. Next up is the zip line. This one requires much less time to master. Just think about the area around you. Is it more useful to deploy your zipline on the ground, or would it make sense getting on top of a building that would let you shoot it further to outrun the ring? Or maybe think about if enemies will see your zipline as you deploy it, taking away the surprise factor. Maybe it would be better to run that extra few meters to get to more cover with your zipline. Think about where you're deploying it. Also talk to your team. Maybe they're not in fighting shape and won't be able to back up your flank, meaning you just be charging into your death. Or maybe the Mirage on your team wants to come with you, so you can wait for him. Think about where you're placing it and talk to your team about strategy before you're going to use it. Also, since you have the most mobility, you should always be the first one into new locations. Your teammates can't escape as great as you. If they get caught in an ambush, they're pretty much trapped. You can use your grapple hook to escape and find cover, so be the first one to check out buildings in unvisited locales. So that's it for this video. I want to hear from you all. Do you like Pathfinder? Or are there any tips I missed? If so, what are they? And what legend do you want me to cover next? I don't know, so let me know down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing Apex Legends content. And I'll see you in the next video.